Hey everyone, I'm Calvin with Southern Country Living. I hope everyone's having a great day today. Marie said to tell each and every one of you that she misses you and that she is feeling a little better, but she's not quite ready to get back to cooking yet. And so I wanted to pass that on to you. She did pick this recipe out. This is similar to something that she made not too long ago. The name of it is a no-bake apple delight. And this is a dessert, and I'm going to attempt to make it. I've made several recipes before, but I don't know if I've ever did a dessert other than a cake. So I'll give it my best shot and we'll see how it goes. My daughter said that this would be good inspiration for all the men out there to learn how to cook. And so let's give it our best shot today, okay? To start off with, I've got 1.5 cups of graham cracker crumbs, and I'm going to put them in here. I'm going to also add some cinnamon to it, and this is about 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. And I'll just give this a little whisk together real quick. Okay, next I'm going to add some melted butter, and this is 6 tablespoons of melted butter. I've noticed before when Marie does this, the recipes usually call for 8, but this one only called for 6. So that's what I'm going to do. And this butter is to make some to make the crust for it, and also make some crumbles to put on top. So let's see how this turns out. I've never made these crumbles before, but I've watched Marie make them many times. And they look like they're doing pretty good. Okay, and the recipe says to hold out about 2 tablespoons, I believe it says, to put on top of the dessert. So I'll just set them to the side for right now. I'm going to be using an 8x8 pan, a dish for it. And so the original recipe called for a 9x9. So this might be a little thicker than what we want, but we'll see how it turns out. And what I might do is not put them all in there to start with and just see how it's going to look. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'll go ahead and put some more in there. It's not too thick, so I'm going to go ahead and just add them all. And what you want to do is just smooth them out real good and then press them down real tight with your hand. Just enough to make a real good crust for the bottom. I'm sitting here looking out the window, and I can't help but to notice my grass. We've had so much rain lately that I haven't been able to cut the grass in well over a week. Probably been at least 10 days since I've cut my grass, and it is really tall. I see some spots out there that the weeds have grown up, and they look like they're about 18 inches tall. So hopefully later today I may be able to get out there and do some grass cutting. Okay, I've got that smoothed out real good, and I'm going to go over it one more time, pack it down real tight. Okay, that looks good. Okay, what we'll do is I'm going to set this to the side for just a minute. And now I'm going to mix up. I'm going to take, this is 1 block of cream cheese. Put it in this bowl. Okay, and then I'm going to mix it with half a cup of sugar. And let's see how this works. Okay, that creamed up real good. And what I'm going to do next, okay, that's what it looks like now. And I'm going to add 8 ounces of Cool Whip to it. You could make your own Cool Whip if you wanted to, but we've got this in the freezer, so we just got some out. And going to use what we got today. And it may need more than just 8 ounces. If it does, I've got another carton over here I can get out. But let me fold this together. Okay, I think just by looking at this, I've got to put 2 layers in this dish over here. I think this is going to be enough to do it with just 1 carton. So we're going to try it this way. So I'm going to put about half of this mixture in there for the first layer. And I've got to save the other half to go on top. Okay, that made 1 layer. Okay, the next layer is going to be the apple pie filling. Now this is the main ingredient for the apple delight. And what you want to do, before you put this in there, just take a knife and go inside the can and cut across several times. Let's see, I don't know if you can see that or not. Let me move this out of the way just a second. Okay, and just make cross cuts in there several times to cut the apples into smaller bits. This will make it spread out in the pan better and be a little bit easier to eat. Okay, I think I got them cut up pretty good. I keep filling 1 apple down there that feels sort of big, but hopefully I got them all. Okay, let's see how this is going to work out now. I'm going to take these. Marie said it would be best if I take the apple bits and just dollop them on there. Then I can come back and spread them. If I try spreading them right away, she said it's going to mess up all that Cool Whip in there. I'll just put some on all the corners because that's where it's hardest to spread it into. Looking good so far. I see a couple of big pieces of apple that I missed. Now you could make this with either cherries or strawberries or even blueberries. But this particular recipe called for using apples, and we've been wanting to do a recipe with some apple pie filling for a while. So Marie found this one and wanted to try it. Okay, let me get these smoothed out real good. All the way to the corners. Now that sure is looking good, isn't it? Okay, that looks real good there. Now for the last step, I'm going to put the rest of the Cool Whip cream cheese mixture on top and spread it out. And I better dollop it around too because it looks like it may mess up those apples if I don't. Looks like I used that 1 carton, 8 ounces of Cool Whip, and it looks like that's the perfect amount for it. Okay, let's see if I can get this spread out now without pushing it down inside the apples too much. So far I'm doing pretty good with it. Okay, I know Marie could make this look a lot smoother, but let's see what we can do with it. Okay, I think that's smooth enough. What do you think? Okay, so next step, I'm going to take some of these crumbles and I'm going to sprinkle them on top of it. Probably didn't need as many crumbles as I've got in this little jar, but wanted to be sure and have enough. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty good right there. I think I'll do a little something different. The recipe don't call for this, but I'm going to take just a little bit of the ground cinnamon and sprinkle just a little bit on top. Okay, that didn't hurt anything, and if anything, it sure did make it smell good. I'm loving how it's smelling. Let me get over close to the camera so you can see it better. Okay, what I'm going to do next, I'm going to put this in the refrigerator, and we're going to refrigerate it for at least 4 hours. And so that'll be about this evening when we get ready for our supper meal. And we'll probably get out and do a little taste test on it then. And I'll get Marie in here and let her do a little taste test and see how she likes it. But I like how it looks. Let me see if I can get a close-up picture and show you the sides of it. But it looks real good. So I'll be back with you this evening when we do the taste test. Hey everyone, I'm back. This has been in the refrigerator for just a little bit over 4 hours, and about 30 minutes before I get out to cut it, I did stick it in the freezer. Marie said she thought that might help it cut a little better. So let me uncover it here. I know it sure does look good there, Marie. What do you think about it?
It does. You get to do my favorite part.
And get that first cut out, right?
Not that, the taste test.
Oh, the taste test? Okay. Well, I don't know how hard it's going to be to get out, but let me cut across here and we're going to see. It cut very good. I'm going to try to get this piece right here. And I'll get this piece right here. Okay. Is it possible, Marie? Well, it feels like it came out pretty good. Hey, that looks pretty good, Marie.
Yeah, it looks great.
Let me get a picture of it before I hand it over there to Marie. Okay. Now let me see if I can get me a piece out, Marie. Sometimes that second piece comes out a little bit better. Does that one look a little better, Marie?
Oh yeah.
Let this camera get a picture of it. And that camera there. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better, don't it, Marie?
Yeah.
Okay, Marie. These two turned out nice. Let me give you the pretty piece here, Marie.
No, I don't want that big a piece. Just let me have that other piece.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Marie's going to do the taste test over there. And I'll do the taste test right here. I love how that looks. It's pretty good, isn't it, Marie?
Yeah, it is. That's real good.
You know what I like about it best?
What?
It's not too sweet. It's just a good tasting dessert. I like the way the apples taste. And I can eat this. You know, we're trying to cut back on sugar. Next time we make it, we'll make it with sugar-free ingredients as much as possible. But it's not too sweet, just like it is.
No, it's not. It's really good. And what I like about it best is it's no bake.
Oh yeah, that makes it even better, don't it?
Right.
So when we get through with this video, we'll just cover this back up and we'll put this in the refrigerator and keep it in the refrigerator until we get ready to get another slice of it. I'm pretty sure we'll be sharing this with someone else, Marie, because this will make a total of 9 servings. And if we don't, we'll be eating it for 4 days. So we'll share some of this with somebody, okay?
Yeah.
Marie, I'm going to go ahead. I hate to give everything a 5 stars, so I'm going to give it a 4.9. I'm going to give this a 4.9 stars. I believe if you try it, you're going to love it.
I can't break my record. I still have to give this a 5.
Okay, so you're going to give it 5 stars? Okay, everyone, you heard it right there from Marie. she's gonna give it 5 stars.
It's good and it deserves 5 stars because it's no bake.
Well, I agree with that. You know, it didn't take me but just a little bit to make this, and all it did was sit in the refrigerator and it was ready to eat, wasn't it?
Right.
Okay, well everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. And I'm gonna let Marie close it out for me. But y'all have a great evening, and we'll see you on our next video.
And y'all do what you love and love what you do. And like Calvin said, we'll see you on our next video. Bye.
Bye.
Trust you when you say that beauty lives in me too. Later it comes later, dear, for many of us. Promise you that we